What do we do? Well, every other year I bring a group of students from Rice University to Belize.
Going to the barrier reef.
We go there to study the reef at different time scale and how kind of the reef is changing through times.
In class, we are focusing mainly on reefs, and reefs are a good indicator for climate change. And so by studying these modern reefs, we could get a better idea of how these ancient reefs work.
So we are here in the middle of a basin between the reef, the barrier reef, and Globus.
A place like this is a outdoor classroom, just unsurpassed. I mean, not only in the beauty of the setting, but what it offers to the students.
The style of learning is very hands-on, which I think it really helps, learning this stuff and being able to see it and touch it and realize that what I'm learning in the classroom is very tangible and very applicable to the real world.
You can study sea level and you can study climate change out here on these reefs. And so by understanding how the reefs change in time, understanding how rapidly sea level can vary, using corals and sponges and fish diversity, you're able to help predict what's going to happen to some of these island nations around the world. How fast is sea level going to come up and inundate their islands? Or will it remain kind of stationary for 1,000 years and it becomes kind of not so important to everyday life?
The reef has reached sea level earlier, probably.
In my undergraduate study, we went on 20+ field trips, but it's mostly sedimentary rock, igneous and metamorphic. I've never been to the carbonate depositional environment before. This carbonate, this reef, actually grows up. So it's a positive relief, and that's pretty interesting. I never saw that before and never considered its geological meaning behind it.
In a geological heartbeat, in a few thousands of years, sea levels come up naturally. And we need to understand the perspective of time and how a climate has changed on its own. And that's something that I think I learned, as originally from coming here by studying with Rice, with André and the research I did, that even though climate can change very rapidly on its own, I'm worried about the rate. And you don't understand how important that rate is unless you understand how the system changes naturally on its own.